Hey, it is Friday here on the pod with James. I'm Brennan, second cup of sunrise. I will say, full disclosure, we like to be completely honest with people
What's
here.
going on in your mind, Brennan?
Just off camera,
Yeah.
in this room, is our chief engineer,
Yes.
Sean Bauerman.
ready to help us out.
Got some upgrades, making sure everything's running smoothly, so nothing can go wrong.
That's exactly
for the
right.
next half
It's going
hour.
to
It's
be
not-
flawless. Flawless show. Great audio, video,
Yeah.
whatever we need, it's going to work.
And I said, so you're going to sit here and you're going to suffer through this. He's like, I wouldn't call it that. That was good. So he's chief engineer. And by the way, this is a relatively new title. I had run in with him back around the time that he got the promotion.
Yes.
And I asked him, and I actually think it was a conversation in the bathroom. I was like, so do we call you chief now?
Yeah.
He goes, well, it's in the title. I was
Yeah.
like, there you go.
There you go.
Own it.
That's
Go
what
with
I call
Go
it.
with it.
Chief Meteorologist Eric Sneidel.
Oh, yes.
He's chief.
About him, by the way.
Yes.
He was in here yesterday, had a conversation with Adam about everything he's going through with the tick bite,
Yes. Yes.
the Lyme disease. I mean, this
Sure.
is something where, unfortunately, it happens to too many people. And we talk about it this time of year, and we have
Yeah.
for many years of the prevalence of it. And now it's like in-house, one of our News 8 family
Right.
going through that. So we can start the show with that. And so Eric was diagnosed last week after a hike through Letchworth. You know, he'd gone out there for the big boy, the Union Pacific train, streaming that and covering it. He says his symptoms started to worsen after a couple of days. Had fever, stiff neck, kept getting worse, tested positive for Lyme, and then doctors suggested that he had Lyme meningitis, and he was in here sharing some of his story.
Kind of scary at the time because there was a point in time there where, you know, we were going back and forth on being hospitalized, and that was obviously it's nobody's favorite thing to have to go do. But fortunately for me, I had a pretty rapid response to some of the antibiotics and did get some improvement. But at its worst, you know, I really couldn't turn my head much at all. The pain was like nothing I've ever, you know, I've had COVID, I've had the flu, everybody's had all of these things and they've been miserable, but this was definitely a different flavor of everything. So yeah, it got scary there for a little bit.
Think about it. I saw him yesterday and it was just like, how are you? And they sat down and had the conversation. And
Yeah.
that show aired, I think it was like a half hour last night. So that's on this app. You can go back and
Nice.
check it out.
Yeah, shout out for Eric making everything public for us so we can
Yes.
talk about it. I
Yeah.
mean, this is his private life. He does not need to share all this information with us.
doesn't.
But he did, I think, to, you know, kind of help raise awareness of this new disease of Lyme that we're talking about. It's becoming a lot more prevalent. He said he was he was having some hallucinations and things like that. And he posted on his Facebook. The guy is a biker. He's a big bicyclist. He went on like a 20, 25 mile ride, and he thinks that might have accelerated things, you know, because it kind of lowers your immune system. But he's a fit guy,
Yeah.
you know, and it doesn't matter that these ticks are nasty.
He's been here. And part of that conversation, he was working on something yesterday. You guys sit in the weather center and like they're
Yeah.
like heat graphics, temperatures, wind and stuff, but it was about ticks in the counties and which ones have like the most problems. So you can check out that part of the conversation here on the app and also on our website. And we wish him well on that.
Yeah.
We'll see him again today. We'll make a pivot here to
You got your banana.
I got my banana.
Love it.
Okay. So yesterday, during after our morning show was done, during one of our
Yes.
breaks, I looked over and you had a banana and you were over there eating it with a very sharp knife.
Yes.
And I kind of questioned that, but
That's
that's not
correct.
what our question was for What's Up Rock today.
Yep.
We wanted to know, are you you peel from the top or are you a bottom peeler
Yes.
like this? So I was Googling
It's
it.
a pinch, Brennan. It's a pinching action. You can pinch
like that.
and then pull it apart like that.
I'm-
I know you
want-
can't do
I want
it.
to save it. I don't want to do it right now.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
make the mess, touch everything.
I get it.
The first time I had it was someone
Not in
did
the
it.
Studio B with the engineer behind us, you know?
No. We don't want that. I don't want to get it all over the keyboard and everything.
Right. Yeah.
Let me pull up the poll results here because I was a little surprised. Look at this. It's 60-40.
I thought it was going to be 90-10
I did too.
for sure.
I thought people were
a
going to be
top
like,
peeler. Yeah.
what are you idiots talking about doing this? And no.
Call it
it's
50-50.
60
That's impressive.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is close.
Yeah.
People say they like holding it from the stem, or it's the monkey hold because it's how they have them.
Yeah,
bananas.
sure,
And I
sure.
was like, I've never in my life.
It's easier to access if you have like a brand new banana that's just turned yellow.
Yeah.
It's tough to peel it from the top because you're going to mush it and you're going to lose 25% of the top banana. What's nice about the bottom is it always peels and you're never going to lose any. But the one problem I think from peeling from the bottom is you get that little brown nub at the top that you got to kind of eat. That's kind of the worst part. But other than that, you're good.
This one, too ripe for you, right?
So
last day.
So let's go into the knife conversation here.
Yes. I look over and it's peeled and you're sitting there and you're cutting away from you and then
right
off
off the knife. Yes, exactly. This way I can control the size of the bite much easier. Like I can get the exact right size of the bite. And I just don't like large banana bites gross me out. It's too you're mushing it. Yeah. So that's why I like a precise, pretty thin. I'll go pretty thin with my bites and I'll do 20 to 30 bites out of my banana.
a single banana.
I'll get more bites out of it, more enjoyment out of it, get the flavor, not too mushy, just right with the knife. I'm telling you, change your life.
Maybe I'll try. I'm like a 3-bite guy, and maybe that's why I've got TMJ out the wazoo and have the problems with my jaw and have all that.
3 bites.
The problem I'm having it. Yeah. That was fun.
Go on.
We told everybody on the show, it was like, we're go bananas on this Friday, have some fun. And
we've been talking to do that on the show for like a year and a half. We finally
it's
got
a huge
to
thing. Finally got
banana
to
conversation.
because when I said let's do it today, one of our producers haven't we already done that? I was like, no, we've just been talking about it for a year.
Yes.
Literally. We forgot to do something yesterday. It was the 25th.
Yeah.
The RG&E bills.
RG&E, got to talk about it. It's our show go-to.
Yeah. I opened mine.
How's the bill?
The bill is $50 short from a month ago.
Nice.
I was like, wow. But $30.01 for the weather adjustment charge.
Ah, yes.
I got hit with it. Did you get it?
$11.
11.
Yes. Mine's $11. 11 and change.
Temperature readings that far off between Fairport and Webster?
Very strange. I don't like just make it blanket across the board.
That's the lowest. Everyone was like 30 to 40.
I thought the guy was like 25, but was it 30 to 40?
It was close. Yeah, it was around like the
range?
30 to $40
$11. Not too bad. They like me, I guess. Okay, so that's the strange news. I've got some very good news to shout out to RG&E. Well, it's not RG&E. It's the supply cost. So you know me. I like to look at the kilowatt hour prices. So remember, for all those, a recap for you. You've got the delivery charge and the supply charge. The delivery charge does not change. The supply charge is market. Last month, the supply charge was 0.12 per kilowatt hour. Highest I have ever seen it. This month, it dropped by half, Brennan. 0.06 for the supply charge. And let's celebrate that.
Yeah.
Significantly lower energy prices. And that's the lowest in like over a year. So 0.06 for the supply charge. I was very happy to see that going into a hot stretch. Will that sustain? Who the heck knows? But a significant drop.
I think that also led to, because I do budget bill, and I went ahead and upped mine to start paying like $275 to $300 each month, so I can make up my deficit. Where come August, I'm not paying a $500 or $600 bill to make up for the last year.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden, I went from like down $175 owing that extra to now it's going to be like $40 or $50 extra.
That's great.
I'm like, this is awesome.
That's a good
call.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. I think it was good. Not only did the weather cooperate, it was a really even-keeled stretch over the last 3 to 5 weeks where it was like low 70s, upper 60s, 50s for lows, and then we had a couple of warm days. We had one 90-degree day mixed in there. But other than that, weather's not been too bad. Which is really nice, knock on wood. And then you got this. High confidence that we're going to have some big heat next week. Nice dry stretch, though. So many graduations obviously happening around the region, both Saturday, Sunday, a lot of parties there, concerts, jazz fest. I got my last T-ball round on Saturday morning, which will be fun. Party there, upper 70s, and then 90s next week.
Getting ready for it. That's going to be the 4th. I've got golf this afternoon.
Yes.
So family, they're doing the zoo in Toronto. That's their thing today. They were at the aquarium yesterday, so they're having fun. Yesterday, I finished what I needed to do in the afternoon, and then it was about 3 o'clock, and I said, I'm going to go get some wings, go to the bar.
Yeah.
So I went to B-Dubs, buy one, get one free on Thursdays for the boneless wings.
Okay, nice.
I walk in. There's no one else.
Oh, wow.
It's about 3:15, and I just walk straight up to the bar and sit down. It is just me and 75,000 TVs.
Yeah. And the bartender.
Yes, and the bartender. And there were like 2 TVs on live sports, World Cup.
What were the other ones on?
The biggest ones were like ESPNU, a replay of the Frozen Four, a hockey tournament.
Oh, okay.
And then there was NFL Network on like a whole bunch of them. And it's like,
come on.
this game between the 49ers and Cowboys from 1991. And it was like, I was like, can we get this like on the, there are 2 games going on right now.
Yeah.
And like of the
It's a World
TVs on the World Cup, the 2 to 4 of them, they were all on the same game. So it was fine. Anyway, I sat there, just peace and quiet.
Wait, did you ask to change it?
Yes, I've asked to change TVs.
Okay, yeah.
Do you ever
I was
do that?
Curious about that. I do. You feel a little uncomfortable, but I mean, if you're the only person in the bar, they'll obviously do it. What's uncomfortable is when there's a lot of other people that are in the
Yeah.
bar, and you're like, this game is more important. Like, you got to kind of justify it.
Yeah.
I've definitely asked, and then that person asks the other person, then they find they've got the wrong remote and pointing to the wrong TV. It's always trouble, I feel like.
It is
They're
the
like,
hardest
okay.
channel to change on earth is at a bar. It is. They've got 17 remotes and they're changing
They're
on the wrong
looking
one,
around.
and they go to it or the number just freezes
Right.
and then it just goes black and
That's the
doesn't
wrong
work
TV.
and they just don't
it's
know.
a pain in the butt.
Yes, and then it's like, well, you went to like standard definition. There's actually a 4K version. Could you do that and like try to figure it out?
Yeah.
That was fun. So playing golf this afternoon with my
Yes.
buddy Josh. I was checking the page. I don't want to give away all my secrets, but so I won't show it. All before us. So we're going off a little after 2. It's
Yeah.
30 foursomes
Oh
before.
my gosh. Yeah,
And I was checking my time. There's a foursome in front of us. And for now, it's just the 2 of us in our group. And then 2 players
Yeah.
behind us.
Oh,
So
so they're not going to get
That's
combined? You might.
might.
They might do it. But you're going to, when are you,
I
how
wasn't thinking
early
about
are
that.
you going to be there?
I am going to jet out of here at 12:30
Yep.
if they'll let me and nothing else is
Knock on
happening.
wood, yeah.
And I'm going to go home, let the dog out, change driving range because I have not hit since July, August, whenever the last time I played.
Last year. Whew.
Yeah. And then a little after 2, we're going to
Yeah.
be there.
18.
Yeah.
You're going to be rusty.
I know. It's going to be a long. I'm going to be so sore tomorrow.
Yes.
My
I was
arms,
sore after
feeling
mine.
that,
Are you
yes.
riding?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Got to ride.
I don't mind walking. It's fun to do. It's good exercise.
I walked
Probably
9 the last
5,
month.
6 miles.
It was not too bad. Didn't even have the pull cart or anything.
You could. I mean, it's the way they're so busy now. You can walk and be just as fast as everybody else is playing in the cart and have some fun.
I feel like I've read before that when you walk, you actually play better because you're like thinking about your lie. You walk up to your lie. You're seeing the course a little bit better because you're looking around as you're walking.
Yeah,
Do you think that's true?
I think so. And I would think that even though you're doing more walking, I think you're a little bit more relaxed because in the cart, you're just like real quick, like get out,
Jerk,
jerk, swing,
kinda like-
go,
yeah.
that. Yeah,
It's more like casual.
yeah, for sure. And I'll bring you the score on
That's
Monday.
right. You got to beat my 117.
I'm hoping that I can
Yeah. What's your goal here?
91.
That'd be pretty good.
1 over bogey golf.
There you go.
That's what I'm going to hope for. Got more coming your way on the pod here in just a little bit. Second cup of sunrise on this Friday. As I'm looking at our rundown, I see
Yes.
James and DVD.
How about that? So every Friday, not every Friday, some Fridays, but every last Friday of the month,
Mm-hmm.
we do a pizza movie night, and we pick out a movie. We kind of gather, get some pizza, watch a movie, and it's always like, what's streaming? Netflix.
Right.
What's on Disney Plus? We try to get things. It's like a $6.99 fee, something
Mhm.
like that. So I was curious about good old Space Jam.
Ooh.
I've got basketball on the brain with the Knicks winning the championship. So I figured let's do Space Jam. It's a classic. Great one of my favorites. Let's show it to the kids. So I'm looking. It's like $5.99, $6.99 on some streaming platform that we don't have.
How's it not 99 cents?
Exactly. Right. So I'm like, okay, where can I get this? I'm thinking, let's go to the library.
Ooh.
So we went to the library. We also are doing like summer reading for kids
Yeah.
list thing. So we got that going on. So I think it was shout out to Fairport Library. We go to Fairport Library, great spot right downtown, right by the bridge there. And I asked the person, I see your adult DVDs. Do you have a kids DVD section? She's like, yeah, around the corner. I go over there, and it is a sea of DVDs, and they have everything. All the titles I can think of. I didn't even like look it up on the Monroe County website
Yeah, to
database.
see.
I went to SP. There it was. One DVD, Space Jam, snagged it. It was great. And that's obviously free. And I'm like, this just brings me back to my childhood of
Yeah.
going to Blockbuster and finding a DVD and pulling it out. And then we're going to watch it tonight.
Can you imagine if there had been a space?
Oh
where
my
Space Jam was
gosh,
supposed
yeah,
to be. And like it was the one out of 600 movies that
Right.
was checked out. Space Jam was actually the first one they showed for movies with a downtown view.
Oh, nice.
Downtown in that summer series.
There you go.
So it was like just
the other
had it.
way you can watch a movie for free. But it's just like there's no way. There are no more DVD rental stores. Those are
No.
gone. I don't know what it would be like to buy it. It's probably $20 to buy it. And then your only other option is to find it somewhere on streaming. That available. It's amazing that in 2026 the ability to watch some movies has gone down. Right? So voila, shout out public libraries. It's the way to go.
As you were starting with the story, I was about to say, like, where did you go get this? And then I see this all the time. The Webster Library, all of them. They've all got bags of movies. Like, here's some summer hits. You can have a mix of blockbusters, and then just
Yes.
file after file. They've got video games as well, too.
Yeah.
Like, they found that where people can go.
Everything.
And it's so cheap. Like, just get your library card.
Yes, it's free.
Yeah,
Knock
it's
on
free.
wood, it's not all scratched up. That's
Oh, that was the other thing.
that's the one thing. I mean, that's my worry is that I put it in the DVD player and then it's all scratched up. But
Oh, you haven't tried it yet.
tonight's the night. No, I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
like pre-try it. Knock on wood, we
Yeah.
do have a DVD player. That's
Yeah.
that's the
the
other
other thing.
incumbent thing.
Yeah.
And it's like a cheap one that you can buy online for like $20 or $30. It's literally just it's like the size of a DVD.
That's cool.
And then you just plug it into the television into one of the HDMI cables.
Very, very cool.
Off you go.
We'll get the movie review. How about that?
Yeah,
The
that's
kids
right.
like it.
See if they like it. Yeah.
We did this story this week, and I was like, oh my gosh, breaking news. A new brewery is opening.
Wow.
The first one in the village of Palmyra in 100 years. It's one of like
Wait,
three in Wayne County right now.
What about when K2 tried to do, or was that Macedon?
That would be.
That's really
was that
close to Palmyra.
Walworth,
No.
Free Will
I don't know.
Elementary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the mashup of Blue Heron, Walworth, Gananda.
Anyways,
Ontario
they're out. So
County.
what's this new place called again?
Drumlins for the Drumlins of the Hills in Palmyra. Natalie spoke to the couple and found out why they're doing it.
The taps are ready to go at Drumlin's Brewing Company in Palmyra. Peter and Sarah Weimer are bringing homemade beer to East Main Street in just a few days.
This specific building is historical. This one was built in the 1840s. It was a shoe store, it was a paint store, and then it was the law office for the last 50 years. It looked totally different in here when we walked in.
The Weimers have called Palmyra home for over 20 years. Over the last year or so, they've put a lot of work into the space, including their own tanks. Drumlin's got its name after the rolling hills in Palmyra. This will mark only the third production brewery in Wayne County and the first brewery the village has seen in about a century.
Since before Prohibition, definitely. Back in the 1800s, Palmyra had 2 different breweries. They also had 5 malt houses and 2 different distilleries. So there's a rich
That looks like
craft
cider
beverage
or
history here in
sour,
Palmyra,
maybe.
fueled by the canal. And so we feel like we're just bringing that back, something that was lost that now we can bring back for everyone today.
Peter started home brewing just over 10 years ago, then learned the ropes in a professional setting. Drumlin's will feature 2 originals to start, along with draft features from neighboring brewers.
Sitting over a drink and just talking with your neighbors is something I think that we've lost as a community. And if we can bring that back together, that's how we thrive. I just hope to be a catalyst for that.
The Weimers recognize they're pursuing this dream at a time when the local craft beer industry has seen a downturn, especially in recent years. but they're confident that by starting small, they'll be able to build something special.
We have a vested interest in trying to help the community out. And I think that's an asset for us, both our size and our location, and that's going to help us to thrive, even though the market is a little bumpy right now.
Drumlin's Brewing Company opens to the public this Saturday. They'll be open 5 days a week. We'll have more information at rochesterfirst.com. Reporting, Natalie Kuchko, News 8.
It's a good looking spot.
Yeah, very cool.
Good. I like that. And good luck to them. I
Yeah.
mean, venturing out when it's just like next week we'll find out another one is going to be closing. What is it? Naked Dove?
Oh yeah,
Say
Naked
goodbye.
Dove.
That
I
one?
know, that's weird. I thought they were doing way better
I know.
than they were. I'm just glancing at the Drumlin's Facebook website. Looks like tomorrow night they'll be getting. So Saturday the 27th they're opening. They got some live music going on there, 5 p.m. And then yeah, we'll see how long they can keep it going. Good luck to them. I couldn't find a menu. Obviously, I'm trying to see what the beers they have.
I know.
But when they looked poured there,
Yeah.
it did look like a nice sour or something like that.
They got 2 right now, and then the guest taps that I have. They've been going to different breweries too to kind of promote it, like we're bringing our beer here for this weekend or whatever. So, and they're all coming together, and best of luck. The Team USA at the World Cup.
Yes.
Literally the final kick of the game last night against Turkey.
Yeah.
They lost 3-2, but it didn't matter in the standings. Didn't matter if they were playing Bosnia and Herzegovina next week.
Yeah.
That'll
It's
be
the same
in the knockout
country,
round.
but they just decided to use 2 names.
Yeah. Troy Hirsch explains how the Red, White, and Blue missed out on a perfect first round.
In a match that had no bearing on where the U.S. finished in Group D, head coach Mauricio Pochettino chose to rest most of his main players against Turkey. And a hungry group of reserves eager to prove their worth came out inspired. And the Stars and Stripes notched their quickest goal of the World Cup when Austin Trusty scored off a corner kick in the 3rd minute. Turkey had not scored in their first 2 matches of this tournament and finally broke through by taking advantage of 2 defensive miscues by the U.S. in the first half. In the second half, the man of the match for the U.S., Sebastian Berhalter, hammered a beautiful shot through traffic to tie the game at 2. Star forward Christian Pulisic subbed on in the 58th minute and looked fully recovered from his calf injury as he created a couple of scoring chances, even hitting the post. Turkey netted the game winner in the final minute of stoppage time, and the U.S. lost their 11th straight match against an opponent from Europe. The U.S. now moves on to the knockout stage, where they will play next Wednesday in Santa Clara against Bosnia and Herzegovina, a team the U.S. has not lost to in 3 previous meetings. In Los Angeles with the U.S. soccer team, I'm Troy Hirsch.
11 straight games losing to an opponent from Europe. And then we look ahead to next week. I think I heard on the radio it's been 5 years since the U.S. has beaten anybody from Europe.
Wait, isn't Bosnia and Herzegovina in Europe?
Hmm?
So didn't he just say they've beaten Bosnia and Herzegovina in Europe?
They,
like the past 3 times? It doesn't make sense to me.
The last 3 previous meetings, so maybe they were longer than 5 years ago. It's probably been a long time.
Okay. All right.
What do you think about the U.S. uniforms, those black ones with some
the
stars in
style.
them? I thought it was pretty good.
It's good. It's good
I
stuff.
thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good. Bosnia and Herzegovina is a really, really interesting country. They are next to Croatia, but if you look at a map of the country, it's like Croatia just decided to steal the entire coastline along the Adriatic Sea. And Bosnia, there's like 0 coastline at all.
Nothing.
Croatia is just like bullies, and they just took the entire coastline. It's kind of funny. It's like the ugly stepsister in around Serbia.
Some of these ones, when it's like, because the field's so like expanded, we should do the, can you name where this country is, like pointed out like on a map? Like,
I love geography.
yeah. I
So.
mean, it was watching Curacao yesterday.
Curacao, yeah.
Cote d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast.
Yep.
Cape Verde. Cape Verde. There, we've heard every pronunciation from everybody on there.
That's a fun vacation spot off the coast of West Africa.
Oh yeah, it was fun. So following that, and so getting into the knockout round coming up this weekend. That does it for us here on the pod. See ya on Monday.
See you Monday.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.